Twitch stream because this is not working on YouTube like at all. So now I need to pull up the stream for people to see. It's interesting because nobody will know to come and look for the stream here. So it's a bit of a bummer, but a little bit of fixing up and we'll be right there. Basically, we're going to be finishing up this base that I've been working on for Johnny. And yeah. Let's have a look. I don't know how Twitch works. Jeez. I need to find my stream. How do I find my stream? Channel? Yes, channel. There we go. Okay. Sorry that I'm off camera. I am trying to work things out. All right. Okay, cool. Nobody knows to come to this now, so it's freaking stupid, but I'm gonna try and pull up if this laptop would actually work. This laptop does not work. This laptop really does not work. All right. I need to get a move on because I've taken way too much time trying to get this thing working. But here we are, nonetheless. All right, so wiring up this bad boy. This stream will be available then on YouTube later on, so for my subscribers there. But first Twitch stream, here we go. And gonna be wiring this up today. What that entails is wiring up the LEDs and switches and stuff like that. Now, first things first, I guess, would be good to start with the switch. No, not the switch, the LEDs. That's probably the simplest thing for me to get out of the way first. Just need to figure out how I want to organize things. Because if I have those out of the way, first, then I'll have more room to do the rest. So this is now the wiring for the battery pack and the LEDs. They're quite a bit longer than they need to be right now, so need to get those sorted. Also need to make sure that my battery pack is working because I had some issues earlier today and caused me quite a bit of a headache earlier on. Yep, everything works. So I don't know what was up with the switch yesterday. earlier today. Gonna use this to protect things from getting destroyed. Let's see. All right. What I want to do is maybe get this in place somewhat. So I'll need this to be passed on the other side. It's gonna be fun trying to kind of make this make sense so it doesn't look like a mess. I want to have nice clean wiring. Sort of a good standard to aim for. I wonder if I should actually, I could heat sink these together, heat shrink these together, so they would definitely not be in the way quite as much as they are right now. So maybe some of this red heat shrink will do the trick. The wires are way too long as they currently are. That's also something that needs to be fixed. And pass these through as well, like so. And that should make things nicely compact. Using the side of my soldering iron here. Get that ironed out, so to speak. There. That's already quite a lot cleaner. Alright, so wonder what would be the easiest way to do this. Wiring it outside is the easiest way to do this. Out of harm's way. I will actually get the kill switch wires as well. In good shape. Need to think of what my processes would be now. Yeah, this is definitely the easiest to do first. So, chop these off about there. Twist. Twist. resolder. There. Then the long ones. I'm already going to put one of these in place so I don't lose track of what is what. There. So that is now the pot for the battery pack. This is for the pickup, not pickup, LEDs. Ground for the LEDs. And I'm going to do one very smart thing right now. I'm going to remove the battery pack while I'm doing soldering. That might cause issues if I'm not careful. Okay. But yeah, I gotta keep on saying that please be kind towards the fact that I don't know how to do Twitch streaming just yet. I am learning. This is, after all, my first one. But from just looking at like the preview window, there's much less lag and a lot less hassle, seeing as I am streaming off of my phone. So there. Okay. Then the grounds, I could actually just combine those two. Like so. Attach them to the ground. A little tug to see if the connections are good, and then test. So, put the battery pack in. Lights are on, lights are off. Lights are on, lights are off. Awesome. I'm not going to attach that quite yet. So I have time to get everything else sorted in the meantime. Put that away. Now, wiring up the kill switch. Basically. Alright, first off, actually, I'm gonna open up this. Now, I freely admit, frequent viewers of my YouTube channel will know that I'm not the biggest fan of doing electronics. I have learned to do them a lot more, but there's still a lot more for me to learn. For instance, I need to go back and look at my wiring diagrams quite a lot. Yeah, so those go to that one. Black and red go into the same spot, and then green, bare, and white are the ground, apparently, for this type of pickup. Yeah, I'm using Seymour Duncan wiring diagrams, as per usual. Now, the thing that makes this very special is it literally, this base only has one control on the front, and that is a kill switch. Everything else is inside. So the two volumes, this won't have any preamps or anything like that. It's just very bare bones. Two volumes inside. I'm gonna turn down my own audio because it's distracting. Two volumes on the inside. You kind of like set it and leave it. You need to make a video of what the different tones are out of this. I'm really looking forward to hearing how it sounds. So basically, all the audio that you do, or all the sound that you do get out of this instrument are literally the pickups themselves. Now this is where it gets interesting because I have a kill switch, and I have the two volumes. So technically that should mean that I have 3 wires going. Can't fit them like that, so I have to do it like that. Basically, I'm going to try and do all the extra wiring outside of the guitar or the bass body, so I don't get any slip ups, mess ups, or anything like that. Yeah, it does. But yeah, I'm so happy that I actually have a red Layer Guitars t-shirt because I'm a sucker for red. It was a very easy choice for me. And I have, because I'm a sucker for merch, shirts in general, so buying a black t-shirt would have been just adding more fuel to the fire, so to speak. But hey, thank you so much for actually finding this stream. Yeah, I was supposed to have everything on YouTube, but YouTube was being a royal pain in the ass today. So I had to resort to coming on Twitch, and this is my first Twitch stream. So be kind. I'll be darned. That connection was actually good. Could have sworn it was bad. Yeah, so to kind of preface on what's going on, I am wiring up the electronics for this beastie, and it has LEDs in the fretboard, which don't work right now because I forgot that I took out the battery. I'll show you real quick. So yeah, here. I had a little scare earlier today when the wiring for the LEDs was not working. And I was scared that I had broken something on the inside. Fortunately, that was not the case. Would have been very bad if it were. Yeah, that's the ground in place. Now, so technically, let's see, so that's the tip, that's the ground. I need this wire to go. Well, let's move these out of the way first. Keep them down with a little bit of tape so they're not in the way. So I need this ground to go from the output into the kill switch, and I also need another ground to go from the output into volume, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Okay. That's not good enough. Now, if I remember correctly seeing when I started this stream, it said I have half an hour. So we'll see if that's accurate or not. Because I'm used to YouTube giving me an hour and a half per stream. So half an hour to me sounds very minimal. Okay. That's my ground in place. I have to bring one of them needs to come to the kill switch. And I will be very much disappointed if nobody in the YouTube comments makes a kill switch engage joke. Please don't. It's a bad joke. It's really frustrating because I don't have any heat shrink that's black. I've used it all. So I have to come up with different colors for these. But if I keep on using the red, I guess it'll keep it uniform enough. Yeah, you don't have to use heat shrink. I just like using it because it makes things look a fair bit tidier when you're doing stuff. Somewhat therapeutic doing wiring. If only you were to do wiring correctly, that would be even more therapeutic. I'll see if I can actually get you a nicer angle of this stuff because of my new tripod type thing. It would actually go all the way there for you to see a little bit better what I'm doing. Sorry for the shaky cam there for a sec, but at least now I have a better understanding of what the hell is going on. So, I need that to be going there. Don't braid this. Ground. Awesome. I believe that I could very well, first off, not have these go under. So, now, the way that I'm actually sticking the pots on here is I have these sort of Velcro little tags that have an adhesive on both sides, and those should keep things in place very well. If you've ever seen the EMG has the quick lock system stuff for their wiring, those kind of use the same sort of principle. They won't fit upright, so what I'm thinking is I'm gonna have them like so. So that's for the neck pickup, and then that's probably for the bridge pickup. And we'll go from there. This is gonna be a thing. I need to pull up my diagram again. So this one. So I need these to go here. I need that. Geez, this is a thing. I have to open this up a bit. There we go. Can't beat a nice sharp scalpel. So, pull that out from under there. Oh, it's already soldered. Well, I guess I won't. Alrighty. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Well, I know that connection's gonna go there, so I'm gonna do that now. There. Now let's say that this comes here, right? Now I need to figure out a way of not having the wire in the way of the other volume. So I actually need to bring it from under this to this side. Under that, it's going to be here. And then the okay. So it's going to be here. I need that to come there. Yeah. I might as well do the hot while I'm here. Hot or live or whatever you want to call it, really. That's the middle part here. There. Now, most of the times I really don't want to use the same contact points for ground wires, so that if repairs need to be made or adjustments or stuff like that, then you won't have this big blob of solder that you need to deal with, but you'll have separate grounding points for each separate ground. Theory, at least. That should make things easier. Note to self: soldering wires get hot, so don't burn your fingers. There. Checking all my connections by little pulls. Everything seemed to be pretty good. So now I just need to figure out in which way these wires are least in the way. I need to make room for the next pot. Would be nice if they would stay up there. Well, I can place this down because I know where it's going to go. Okay, I'm going to remove this for a bit. There. That was the thing. And that was only the first one. Now the second one. I'm gonna go here, right? I think that would be the best spot for it. Unless I want to have it here, but I think that would look a little too cluttered. And trying to get wires around, they're just gonna hit each other, and that's not good because they'll short out. That is pretty much the only place I can really have it. So that's where it has to go. Cool. So once again, we have, that's going to be this way around. I have this going into the one on the side. It's coming like this. go there. Great. I'm wondering, I should have probably cut this shorter. Yeah, I'll have to do that. Too bad. There. Wiring, man. For me, it's always somewhat of a mixture between extremely relaxing and terrifying and stressful. All those wonderful things combined. That is what wiring is to me. Now, yeah, I might keep the stream going for as long as I can, because this is work that I need to do today anyways. Don't burn yourselves, kids. I have to go to the shop now. Might do a live as well. Good luck wiring this beast up. Thank you very much, George. I'll see if I can, if you do a live, I'll see if I can pop by and see how you get on. But thank you very much for actually stopping by. It's pretty cool to me that you actually came to watch this, even for a little bit. And sorry that it's probably cringy as hell for you to watch me fumble over wiring and fumble over LED wiring, seeing as you do that a lot better than I do. So, but hey, you go have a great Sunday. I'll catch you next time. Now that got put in place. Ow! That was hot. Nobody told me that solder will be hot. Great, and I can put that there. There. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I need to have a hot output from this as well, and then solder the 3 live wires. So from both of the volumes and from the kill switch, all 3 going into the jack. That is, if I'm not mistaken. Very high likelihood that I might be mistaken. One very important thing to note whenever you're doing wiring is that the very last thing that you do on a build is, oh no, what happened? Oh, my computer just bugged out. Yeah, you're still live. Great. So yeah, the very last thing you do on a build is put on the backplate. Do not put on the backplate unless you have tested that your electronics work. Because if there's some connection that you haven't checked before putting the backplate on and it's faulty, well, you're just going to be kicking yourself because you need to open up the entire thing again, check all your connections, and frankly, nobody wants to do that. I mean, they work, but I might want to come up with some better solution down the line for the volumes, because now you can get to them, but they also jostle a little bit. So I'm afraid of those coming loose during Johnny's playing, because notably Johnny is not not the kindest to his instruments, let's say. He can be pretty rough-handed with them. This is way too long, so we're going to chop that down to about there. Pre-solder. Like so. And find a nice place for it to live. Where it's the least bit distracting. I think there. There we go. Then we're going to put this back to where it was. So there. A little more. I don't need comments on my soldering technique. I know it's poor and something that could be done a lot better, but I'm getting better at it, slowly but surely, even though it might not look it. Now, this is a ground for there. I aimed to get this nice and clean looking. Whether or not I've succeeded in doing that is another thing entirely. But yeah, it is what it is. But we're almost there. I think I'm gonna finish up the wiring here, and then go and try this out, see how it works. If it works, troubleshoot, and at the same time film a video of the entire thing. Now, of course, we have to have a ground going from the pot to another pot. There. I also got to see how I'll be able to put this onto YouTube after the fact. And do what I said I wouldn't. I'm going to use the same solder point for the ground as I have previously. Okay, it's time to put this switch in place. Does it fit? Darn! All the spray and everything has made this not fit anymore. Well, just need to take it out and kind of drill out a little bit more. Don't tell me I've jammed it now. Might have done. How am I going to get it out without destroying it? Okay, well, I'll get that out. It seems to be coming loose, but for the time being, check how these wires line up. They line up pretty messy. Okay. If all things go well, you guys might actually be able to hear the first sounds that this bass makes in a little bit. It's not going to be in tune, but we are going to be checking how she sounds in a quick second. And then that will be the end of the stream, because well, reasons. Now I think this is supposed to go through both of these. I'm not quite sure actually. We'll see what happens if it's just one for the time being. And that comes around, goes around here, and joins up with the rest of the live wires. And I believe that after this last connection, we're good to test out if this makes any noise and what kind of noise it will make. Okay, so I need to get them onto that one. See if I can first solder these. And, ladies and germs, as Adam Savage would say, that is now ready for testing. And in order to do that, we are going to get us prepared Oh, sorry about that. Lots of noise. Okay. So here we go. I'll fix the camera angle just a little bit. And this will be the last thing that I'll do on the stream. And then we will move on. Or I will move on and do some more work. But here we go. So with the okay, so far that's not really doing anything. So release the jack. Fix this. A little bit better. See if it is what I think it is. Oh wait, no, it should be this. Surely. Try this. I was gonna go boost the sound a bit on speakers. Well, she plays, but the kill switch does nothing. So I'll see if I actually route the pickups the other way. Does this give me interference if I put these on? Wait, I don't have the Okay, well, I need to do some troubleshooting, which is something that I always have to do whenever I'm doing any type of wiring, because I understand wiring not. Yeah, so thank you very much for joining this stream. I'm gonna continue onwards, and I'm gonna finish the space up, and then I'm probably gonna do a proper demo type thing later on. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a blast. So I'm gonna leave you now. Thank you very much. Goodbye.